Wait, I can hear her. There she is. Hang on, I'll save it before I do anything. Get out.
Muffy!
It's you.
For goodness sake!
That's enough. I'm not giving you one more crumb.
Oh.
But you promised me some Lebkuchen. I promise you nothing, Mercy. Folks already think it's strange, Elise, that you knew about the crows since yesterday.
Is that so?
You know what? Why don't you go ahead? Who's gonna believe a scrawny little squealer like you anyhow? Old Yokin does, Elise. Miss Odily does too. Oh, do they? What are they telling them? What are you telling them? That I saw you talking to those crows yesterday. There was a golden one too, wasn't there?
Muffy!
Why, you? Following you about town is truly so much fun, Elise. I just know you have the Lebkuchen you promised tucked away somewhere.
Alright?
Keep your mouth shut, you hear? I want to hear any more of these folks' imaginations. Why? But they're not imagining anything, are they?
Oh,
Shut it! Not one more word about this. I'll keep quiet. But I was wondering. I gave you what you wanted, so go away. Alright, but why don't you bring me some hearty soup tomorrow?
Out with it!
Off with you, Mandy.
Hmm.
I suppose I'll be safe for now. Looking at the bakery. I believe the hearty soup we got from the inn. Yep. Damn, whole roast turkey. I might get the grape juice. Yep. I might go grab some bread. And then I'll have to work in the evening. Actually, I might check if the well's dry. I don't think it will be dry now, but might as well check the well. No. Should we have more of the blue flowers, Linda? Didn't we leave the maypole to Freya last year? Freya clearly has better taste anyhow. I don't remember inviting you to this conversation, Lassie. Come on now, Mrs. Wilmore. Freya's not even finished with it yet. I said she'd be sad if you changed it without telling her, Miss Wilmore. Why, I'd never do such a thing. I trust her judgment. I'm having a lend a hand with the wreaths too, so you can find even more faults in her work, I see. I haven't asked you for a hand or for a reason. It's best we keep calm. This is tiring, Rosamarine. Asking about town, you mean? No, I don't think I can count on that. I should have chosen my words a little carefully, I suppose. That's alright, Elise. We'll find a way. It's all too late for that, Rosamarine. Oh. Oh, the game's telling me to reload. Okay. No! Oh. Hells. Give me a second. Okay, so I reloaded. Couldn't figure out how to get the key any sooner. So I might just continue on. Thankfully, neither that work seems appealing, so I'm gonna go shirk it. The Lebkuchen. There she is.
Lebkuchen.
I'm all ease, Elise, but make it quick. You're not making this any easier, are you? I wouldn't say it's supposed to be easy, Elise.
You know,
Lebkuchen, I'm truly sorry about what happened yesterday. For all the trouble you went through afterwards, too. That's all right, Elise. I forgive you.
Lebkuchen.
Huh? More importantly, won't you lend me a hand? On the swing, I mean. Dang it! I forget all that happened yesterday. I know you do, Elise, but it's not... I think I'll be heading back to work then. What?
Please.
I know, but not this time, Leb. See what? No! Reload. Sorry if you can hear a cat in the background. She has been fed. She just doesn't like what I gave her.
Lebkuchen.
You're not being fair, Leb.
You know,
Why won't you let me apologize? Why? Haven't you already?
For goodness sake.
Properly, Lebkuchen. You can't just say forgive me.
I wonder.
I am fairly certain I can, Elise. I haven't even done anything to... You're keeping me company every day is more than enough, I'd say.
Lebkuchen.
Come now, give me a push, will you? You're truly... Push hard, Release.
You know,
I'll make it up to you, Leb. I promise. I will.
oh, Elise.
Do you remember what you did to my shoes that time, Elise?
For goodness sake.
Oh, don't start with those stories. Using old Wilhelm's saw to take out the heels? I thought they were hurting you. All you ever did was stand all day. Or that night you broke into my bedroom window with a rock.
Shush it, you.
I was trying to call you outside, Leb. You also hid all my veils and habits in the abandoned house once.
Huh?
I never liked you having to wear all that nonsense. That's true, you never did. Oh, I remember that one time you...
For goodness
I
sake.
remember it all, Lebkuchen. Quit embarrassing me. That's why I'm so upset, Leb. All I ever seem to do is get you in trouble. That's true, you've always been a bit of a nuisance. Took you long enough to...
Oh, Elise.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I care about you, Elise. You know that by now. I know that, but... Come now. I've been telling you that
Lebkuchen.
I care about you just as much, Lebkuchen. What's there to get flustered about, you? Say, I'll be home tomorrow morning to lend a hand. I'll be there, Leb. Alright, but you can't steal the filling again.
For goodness sake.
I was 6 years old, Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen.
Wait right there, you. That's bad. Okay, so we just need 3 more with Lebkuchen. Huh, I don't have another bread. I think I'll have to do the work without. Do I take the carrot juice now? Maybe not. Oh god, what's going on back there? Understood, Maddie? Oh, but my auntie's going to. What have you done now, Molly? Elise, it's not what you think, I didn't. She stole one of Mrs. Elmer's buns she had cooling in the windowsill. No, I didn't. She gave it to me, and Mrs. Elmer had me give Molly here a good earful. Does your auntie not feed you, Molly? It's complicated. She doesn't. I'm still growing less, Elise. 8 buns a day isn't enough. 8. Either way, Missy. It's Muffy. Why can't any of you... Stealing is never justified, alright? You can't come to me every time... You can come to me every time you ever need anything. Oh, Lebkuchen. If only Elise was as kind as you. Why you? If only I were a little more like Elise. Your patience wearing thin, isn't it, Lebkuchen? Can't you tell? I can tell you're tired, first and foremost. Telling Mary here you wish you were a little more like me, now that means something's very wrong, Lebkuchen. Why you? Maybe it's best you go home and rest, Lebkuchen. I'll go with you then, and you can come get me some pretzels. Oh, for goodness sake, Mindy. Why don't you go ask Granny Gretel? Tell her I sent you. She'll give you anything you want. Hooray! Hooray! I was wondering, Elise, don't you find it strange the crows are still hanging about town? Now that you mention it, I already got the testament. There's no real reason for them to stay. Unless there's something else they want from you, Elise. Such as, oh, I wouldn't know. Something else they're wanting. They got you to the windmill, I suppose that was nice of them. Ah, how nice of them indeed. Maybe they're waiting to tell you something, Elise. Let's see about that, Rosemary. No, make it another 10. I'll check the map as well. Alright, so apples or wood? I'm usually pretty good at apples. Ah, there you are. How can I help you, Mrs. Elmer? I was wondering if you could fetch me some apples, Elise. If the crows haven't eaten them all, that is. I doubt they did, but if I'm honest, I wouldn't be surprised. So these just want bad things to happen, huh? I can't. Dang it. Now it's not letting me do it again. Why would it let me do that and not the apples? Oh. Oh, you didn't have to bring me so many. Although I'm not complaining. I did my best, I suppose. And it shows Elise. Here you go. Thank you, Mrs. Elmer. You've already got the soup. Wait, Elise. There you are, lassie. Huh? We never were with you, Elise. A word with me, say? Your cousin's been about town. Saying the crows are nothing to fret, for instance. She's a kind soul, Mrs. Elmer. She isn't afraid of any animals, on the contrary. I see how that may be true, Elise, but still, we're to be wary of such things, not make little of them. I understand, Mrs. Elmer. But that's not all, lass. She's been asking about apple fever, you see. Why, she's a worrier, Miss Ludwig. Everyone's worried about Apple. Why wouldn't she be? Well, that's a fair point, Elise. I don't think there's any point in making too much of things, Mrs. Elmer. This is dangerous. I've got to make certain I bring Rosamarina to work with me, or I'll have to deal with this every day. The heck is she? Is she crying? Hang on, I'm gonna go just like quickly save the game. Oh, please, Elise, don't tell my auntie. What in Lord's name are you doing out here, Melly? I've had it with her, Elise. She's always wanted me working all day. Perhaps she needs your help, Mindy. She only likes me when I'm working. Why do you think I'm always sneaking about town? I'm not too certain I believe you. Golly, Elise. I was hoping you'd understand. It's not that I don't, but you won't tell my auntie, will you? Not after what you just told me, no. Still, you'd best not try her patience too much, you hear? Oh, Elise. Since you like me so much, won't you give me some... For goodness sake, Miffy! You can check it again today, dearie. Pretzels. I would like to buy some pretzels. Could buy 3. Could buy 2. Some bread. Still have $6 left over. We have plenty of matches. I know, Elise. I haven't said anything yet, have I? You don't have to, Elise. What am I to do without you, Lebkuchen? At least tell me you get a good night's sleep tonight. If nobody else breaks into a fever, I might. Here's your bread, Elise. What's on your mind, Lebkuchen? Things that would accept you, Elise. I'm not certain you trust me at all. I trust you enough not to ask you about it. You're coming back to this, Leb. If there's... I mean it, Elise. You don't have to tell me. Whatever it is, you can't tell me. I won't pry. Trust me that much, huh? Even if you truly were the witch. Lebkuchen. I mean it, Elise. I trust you'll tell me in time. Whenever you're ready. You're truly... tired. For someone who's so attentive to others, Lebkuchen, you're not. I'll see you about town tomorrow. For goodness sake. You're so stubborn. On your way home, are you? Mr. Shed, Mr. Bernard, I'm about to leave. Or else will we take him in the crows, Bernard? Best not jest, old lad. How about you two? Still worried about the crows? I wish they'd leave already, that's what. They're just resting here, I'd say. They didn't hurt anyone or try to steal anything else. It's not so necessarily he had to, Mr. Bernard. Doesn't sit right with me is all. Speaking of which, I'm concerned about Eugene. He's been rather cheery for someone who's been robbed, don't you think? I say seems fine to me. First like him, Elise. Sometimes they're misleading you to think they're in good health. What makes you think that, Mr. Wilhelm? Eugene isn't wanted to share his thoughts, lass. Lad's been the same as always, as though nothing happened. I must make certain he isn't left on his own for too long stretches of time, lest he, Save it. Long day, was it, dearie? For you too, Mrs. Matilda. Not at all. I had a lovely nap just earlier. I can't remember the last time I took a nap. It's called the perks of old age, my dear. There aren't many, but I make the most of it. Rather cheery, Mrs. Matilda. Most of the crows are gone, Elise. That's a relief, I must say. Makes one wonder why, doesn't it? Sure does, Mrs. Matilda. Sure does. Yep. Another one I see. Huh? Say, what is it you meeting him for? I don't think it's any of your business. Let me tell you something then. Forsake all you think about you know yourself. What do you mean? There's no amount of determination that can save you from him. Once you're in those woods, once you go through that door, what? You'll be left with nothing but harrowing regret. Why are you telling me all this? Ooh! Was it worth? Rosemary's right. Low to find a way to get in here. Us around the town shouldn't be enough, but... Everything will be alright, I'm certain. Is everything alright? No, we're talking about Hubert at least. Guido can't make his mind up about leaving, which is a little... You want to leave, Mrs. Brunhild? Well, I can't say for certain, but... It's a shame, isn't it? Folks used to want to move here, not the other way around. I've been discussing it with Finn, too. He's rather hesitant. You'll know where you'll land in this argument, don't we know, Elise? Suppose you do, Mrs. Marley. I'm so torn about it. Came here from Pyreldorf, after all. If I were to go back... Oh, enough, Brunhild. I'm losing my mind. I thought we could, Oh well, we're safe. Oh dear. Elise! Elise, come quick. What's the matter, Jacob? It's Apfel, he's gone missing. What? Oh, please come quick, Elise.